Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is MD Tech here with another quick tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to hopefully resolve if you're having issues with your Windows 10 or Windows 11 startup time appearing to move very slowly. So this should hopefully be a pretty straightforward process here, guys. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first thing I recommend doing would be to open up the search menu and type in Control Panel. Best result should come back with Control Panel, so go ahead and open that up. Sort your view by up in the top right by large icons, and then select power options from this list. And now you want to select where it says on the left side, choose what the power button does. Select change settings that are currently unavailable. If you see an option in here for turn on fast startup, I'd recommend check marking that box and then selecting save changes. So that's again one thing I'd recommend doing. If you do not see that option here, just minimize or close out of this window, open up the search menu and type in CMD Best Match. Come back with command prompt, right click on that and select run as administrator. If you receive a user account control prompt, select yes. And now you want to type in power CFG space / hibernate space on. So again, power CFG and then a space / hibernate and then another space and then the word on. Hit enter on your keyboard. The system firmware does not support hibernation. I'm in a virtual environment, so that's likely part of what the issue is here. But in your case, you would go ahead and restart your computer once you completed this and then check mark the fast startup option that we just explored in the control panel. So again, that would be the first thing I'd recommend taking a look at here. Something else I'd recommend looking at as well would be to right click on the taskbar and select Task Manager. And on the left side, you want to select the Startup Items or Startup Apps button. And then on the right side, locate through the columns here about different apps you might not need to start up every time your computer turns on. It'll list what the status is as well as the startup impact. Pretty much every service in here can be safely disabled, and it can be re-enabled later if you choose to do so. It's not disabling the program, it's just preventing it from starting up every time your computer boots up. That's all it is. If you want to manually launch any application, you're still welcome to do that. But there are certain applications that might have compatibility issues or it's supposed to start up when your computer turns on, like antivirus software is one good example. And then you just go ahead and select any item in here you want to disable and then just select the disable option. And that's pretty much all you have to do. Just work through that list. And if you close out of here and you open up the search menu, type in apps and features. Best Match should come back with installed apps. Go ahead and open that up. And then go ahead and search the list for apps you might not need or haven't used in a while. I just would go down the list here. And then you would select the three-dotted icon next to the application and then select uninstall. And it would prompt you that the app and its related info will be uninstalled. You would select uninstall, and then once that's done, you would just restart your computer. Again, you might have a lot of unnecessary programs in here taking up hard drive space. So that's something to take a look into as well. And then finally, we can also open up the search menu and type in CMD. Best Match should come back with command prompts. You want to right click on that and select run as administrator. If you receive a user account control prompt, select yes. And now you want to type in SFC and then a space / scan now. Scan now should all be one word attached to that / out front. Hit enter on your keyboard to begin the system scan. This will take some time to run, so please be patient. Okay, and once it has concluded, go ahead and close out of here, and then you want to restart your computer. And there you go, guys. Hopefully that was able to help speed up your startup a little bit. If you're using a hard disk drive, you might want to consider upgrading to a solid state drive instead, as well as upgrading different components of your computer like memory. That's also another fairly inexpensive upgrade depending on your hardware situation, but just a couple different things to consider. And as always, thank you for watching this brief tutorial. I do hope I was able to help you out, and I do look forward to catching you all in the next tutorial. Goodbye.